Okay, everybody's gonna help, and I need some help doing this.
You keep it separate, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's the syrup.
This is the almond pulp.
I'm coming to her.
This is the flax seeds. What I want everybody to do, we have 4 tables. Everybody grab one of these zucchinis and peel it for me. Each table peel 1 zucchini. I'm going to go ahead and cut this like this. And I'm going to throw it in here so that it literally makes it smooth. We're going to do 2 batches. We want it to be really smooth. Okay. It says shredded zucchini, but trust me, this is going to be good. At the end, what you really want it is to be smooth with everything else. You have the flax seeds. This is golden flax that, if you put 1 cup at a time of the seeds in a vitamin, don't do more than 1 cup at a time. It takes 10 seconds to get this powder. You put a cup in there, right? Turn it on. All right, 10 seconds. And in 10 seconds, you have this. If you try doing 2 or 3 cups in there, it's going to get pasty. Yes. It's not going to blend. And you're going to spend the next 5 or 10 minutes trying to figure out why it's not coming out powdery. When you do it 1 cup at a time, it's 10 seconds and it's done. And then we're going to put the almond pulp. Remember, this is the pulp that we got this morning. Okay? I'm going to put the almond pulp. We're going to do the 1/2 cup of coconut nectar. Again, we can use agave. You can use honey. You can use any sweetener you want, as long as it's we want to keep it as pure and as organic as possible. Now this recipe, if I remember correctly, doesn't call for any water. This is your cinnamon. And we're going to make cinnamon syrup, so I'm just going to put some of this in here. The syrup comes later. Okay. Watch what's going to happen. Eventually it's going to realize what I want it to do. And it's going to start getting it, and it's going to start that kneading part that we were talking about. It's going to start doing it for us. And you'll know when it's done when it starts bunching up. The Vitamix, with this much stuff in there, you'd need more liquid. Okay. And this is very dry. Okay. Even though, remember, we're going to dehydrate this. So we could put a little bit of water. It might make things just a little bit easier, because it's going to dehydrate. It'll also make it easier to spread. So this is not in the recipe. We're going to make French toast, and it needs to be dehydrated. So let us say the rest of it. Oh yeah. You don't want to, anybody should not. Mayo Clinic did an 8-year study, and their conclusion, I heard the report on a DVD. At the end, this guy he was talking to the doctors, no human being on earth should be eating gluten right now. No human being. Gluten. It's from wheat, but the wheat that we have today has never existed in nature forever. It's brand new. It's got 14 new strains of gluten in it. Wheat 100 years ago was 3% gluten. It's the factor that holds the wheat together. Today's wheat is anywhere from 50 to 35% gluten. It's that much. Soy has been screwed up too. It was good 100 years ago. They use it a lot to feed animals. Do you know that the majority of the stuff that we plant is to feed animals that we're going to kill and eat? Like 80%. And 80% of the pharmaceutical drugs, the antibiotics, are for animals because they're so sick. They're not for humans. What do you think? Did you see that? no need for the major ingredients by hand, so lowest texture is a cheat. Best to use an electric mixer. You could have done it in that, but this is actually, I've done it all my hand, with this. This actually, once this gets going, go. It's good to go.
Is Excalibur the name of it?
Excalibur is the name of the dehydrator, the brand of the dehydrator. That's the ones we use. We got 4 of them here, and I got about 10 of them in the cafe. We use. I sell the. I could sell you the whole dehydrator. I can order it for you. And the sheets. Every time I sell one of those sheets, I sell 9 sheets with it for like $240. You get the dehydrator and the 9 brand new Fireflex sheets that last you forever. I'm telling you, these things have been used 1,000 times, if not more. We get a cup, and it's going to be delicious when we put the syrup on it. Don't crush that zucchini just right. It always sticks out on you. You want to make sure that it's embedded in the. That. And you're just going to get it flat. And try to get it square. And what they're looking for is 1/4 of an inch, which you can kind of estimate. So somebody else want to continue that?
Thick, right?
You want to? Yeah, and then I'll make this for the next person.
Here, there is a.
Oh, see, this one didn't get, you know, you could actually leave it in there if you want. You leave it in there. It'll still dehydrate and you'll have something different. But that's the whole thing with this. You really want to get that. Next time we'll chop them up even more.
What does the dough taste like?
You can this. We're gonna eat it raw. So here, taste it. Now remember, this is all raw. This is only dehydrated. All it means is that it gets hard because we take the water out of it. After you hit the edges, right, hit all 4. How do you want your bread shaped? Do you want it square or triangles? Or you want little squares or bigger squares? This should make about 4 nice. Huh?
Now you have to make it 4.
This. And that's how we're going to dehydrate it. And when it's done, you're going to have more of this. Okay? Okay. Now, I'll show you this.
I can take that.
Scoring is the name of the game.